During the Easter season, you will know that we've been reading the book of the Acts of the Apostles. So the first 3 weeks, the protagonist was Peter. And the last 4 weeks, the protagonist was Paul. And if we were to make a summary of all the things that Paul went through, that we've been reading of, it's really amazing and overwhelming. Paul was stoned almost to death. People thought he was dead. He was imprisoned multiple times. Today in the reading, he's also imprisoned. He was ridiculed in Athens. He was whipped. He received blows. Paul went through so many difficulties and so many challenges, so many trials. And what do we see Paul doing today? He's still preaching. He's still preaching there in Rome. This consistency and this capacity to be relentless in his mission made me think about a great phrase that I heard some time ago. The phrase goes like this: the size of your love is the size of the obstacles that you have to overcome. So if someone is stopped by small obstacles, that means that the love of that person is quite small. But if someone is able to overcome huge obstacles, that shows you that the size of the love of that person is huge, because the size of your love is the size of the obstacles that you overcome. Think about Paul. No obstacle could stop him. Not being in prison, not being stoned, not receiving blows, not being whipped, not being ridiculed. Nothing could stop him because his love was great. Now let us ask ourselves this question. In our efforts for evangelization and sharing the gospel, how big are the obstacles that stop us from being more apostolic? Is it just sometimes self-love and being afraid and being ashamed? What does that say about our own love, about the size of our own love? So I think that today that we almost conclude the season of Easter, it's a good time to be inspired by Paul, to be moved by his example, and to be reminded that he experienced salvation with such power that no obstacle could stop him from sharing it with others. So let's be sure that our love increases to overcome the obstacles that come in our way, so that the salvation that we have received can be transferred and communicated to others in a generous manner.